Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Transcription number 464 at a speed of 100 word per minute. Be ready for the dictation. Start. Madam, it is my privilege to initiate a discussion on national housing policy in this august house. Food, clothing, and shelter are recognized as basic necessities of life. The country has been able to achieve self sufficiency in the production of food grains and cloth. A lot yet remains to be done on the shelter front. The Estimates Committee of the 8th Lok Sabha had recommended in the report for the year 1985-86 that the government should evolve a national housing policy for a planned development of livable human settlements. The concern of the government for housing the poor led to the enunciation of a comprehensive national housing policy which expounds the main objectives, priorities, and strategies for promoting sustained development of housing. The national housing policy was formulated after taking into consideration the views and suggestions of the state governments, union territories, as well as certain institutions and expert bodies which have an abiding interest in the subject. The draft document was also endorsed by the Conference of State Housing Ministers held in 1987 at Srinagar. Before I enunciate the main features of the policy document, I would like to give the Honorable Member a brief idea of the achievements during the last 2 decades. Under various social housing schemes promoted by the government, about 6 lakh houses have been constructed by different state housing agencies till the end of March 1985. In addition to this, 1 lakh houses have been constructed for other income groups, 40,000 units for plantation workers, and over 6 lakh units by different cooperative housing societies. Under my ministry's directions, HUDCO has, since its inception, sanctioned over 5,600 schemes in almost all states and union territories at a project cost of about rupees 4,600 crores till the end of October 1988. This will result in the construction of about 14 lakh dwelling units in urban areas and 15 lakh dwelling units in rural areas. The HUDCO has also been supporting the sites and services schemes on a large scale. Over 2 lakh developed plots will be provided as a result of HUDCO loans. So far, the finance institutions like LIC, GIC, and the Unit Trust of India are also providing substantial funds annually for the construction of dwelling units. The policy document outlines the main goals to be achieved in housing by the turn of the century and states the basic objectives, priorities, and the main target groups which it intends to focus on. Appropriate strategies are envisaged for implementing and translating the policy into reality within a definite time frame. Stop.